We good.
No.
Yo.
Why you always
Oh
rapping?
my god, man.
Leave that shit to Drew.
We just had a conversation going. You want to do this snapping shit?
No, I just.
Oh shit.
Who need to turn this?
That was me.
So tell us how many girls you had on this couch?
Yo, you would now watch your.
How many girls you had on this couch, nigga?
You would now watch your mans in them live. Nah, hold up. It's
Nah, for real,
2020.
Can y'all
It's
hear me?
2022.
Your laptop is scaring me.
Y'all can hear me? Let us know in the chat if y'all can hear me.
If you could only hear Drew.
Testing.
I can't
1,
hear
2,
I can't
3.
hear
It's
myself.
your mans to be. Are y'all ready?
Yo, low key, y'all don't have to yell. Like if you just talk close to the mic, it's fine. When you yell, it go. It like fucks up the audio.
What sound
I
is
don't even know. Y'all can hear me in y'all mics, in y'all headphones. All right,
Yeah.
cool.
What up, A Melody? How you
Melody,
doing?
what up? Y'all
gotta
niggas
turn
don't
Ky-
listen,
you
bro.
You gotta turn
And then y'all complain when y'all low.
You right. My bad. Yo, what up, A Melody?
Yeah, how
What's
many girls,
going on?
How many girls you had on this couch?
None, 0. I've been abstinent for a while.
How long?
What? You been what?
Been absent?
Celibate.
Wait, for real?
Yeah.
What's your reasoning behind it?
Mental clarity.
I thought you was about to say
Is it working?
No. What's going on yet? Oh, shit, damn.
It's been a minute. It's been a minute.
Let's do this again.
Yes, sir. Melody, what up? Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
I think I got the video ready.
Oh my god.
It might work.
All right, we can introduce it.
All right. Who can do a better intro than me?
Nigga, do the fucking
Jesus
intro.
Christ.
God.
I don't want to do the intro.
One Eye Skull, what up?
Yo, it's a
going
new
on?
year, y'all. What's
What's-
up? We
2022.
haven't been live.
What's going on? Let's go.
Gus is nervous right now, yo.
OD nervous.
What's up, Melody?
Hell, man.
This how you would have been
you
on
talking
Melody's
about?
show.
Happy
Nah,
New
we're
Year,
not.
Melody.
Yeah, you
I'm gonna show you what a yo. Hey, yo, listen, y'all. It's 2022, and your man to them live is about to, come through with the, you know what I'm saying, energy. Nothing. Okay.
Nigga, who punched you in your stomach?
I don't know.
It was annoying.
Gus got stage fright right now. He ain't been live in a minute.
Right.
Nigga, a little rusty.
Talk about some word. Do it right.
You are now watching your man's to them live. I'm your man's Gus the Third.
I'm your man's Bello.
I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare. In a random house. In Southside Jamaica, Queens. This is your man's and them live. I forgot where we were.
Yeah, we back at the crib.
Yo, son, you are now watching your man's to them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fire with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
Turn it down.
It's lit.
my dad.
It's
Good job,
lit.
Austin. Good job. Good job, team.
My fault. I didn't mean to
Round of
cut y'all
applause.
off like
Round of
that.
applause.
That was perfect timing, though,
Yeah,
after the
that
intro.
was perfect. That was perfect. How y'all like the new intro? Let us know.
Yo.
When Eye Skull said this intro lit. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Yo, this
thank you.
intro is a statement. Okay, it's a statement from your man's them live, letting you guys know we here to stay. Y'all niggas trying to come take our spot. We gonna punch you in your face.
Yeah, and if you don't like all them niggas dancing in your videos, come join your mans in them live. You feel me?
Yo, we got a gang sign yet? Why?
That's a scissor. It's not no gang sign. What's going on, y'all? Yo, that's my job. Shout out everybody in the chat. If you're in the chat, let yourself be known. We apologize for being late. We had some technical difficulty. We had some.
What?
We had some technical difficulties.
Clearly, we still having technical problems.
We was a little late, but
Shit, we here.
we here now.
You know what I'm saying? First episode of the year. We got to start this year off right.
What a way to bring the year in.
You know what I'm saying? Listen, you don't really just change in a day. You know what I'm saying? It's a process. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Today is 10 o'clock. Next episode maybe 9:30. You know, episode after that 9 o'clock.
I see what you're saying. Scale back expectations.
But how y'all doing though? We were just talking about something. We was talking about
the difference between fucking and making love.
Say it again. Be clear.
I thought was I not clear?
I heard you.
Okay. The difference between fucking and making love. Let us know in the chat. Is there a difference? How do y'all fuck versus how do y'all make love? What's the key differences?
I think the key difference is the passion for the sexual partner.
What?
What?
What has more passion? Making love?
No, I'm saying that's the difference between fucking and making love. With fucking,
Don't look me in my eyes, nigga.
nah, I'm gonna be real with you. Making love mentally is different. It's a different mindset. It's a mindset thing. For me.
That's all you got?
Like so when I'm fucking, I'm thinking about getting in them guts. When I'm making love, I'm more like, let me caress your body. Let me make sure your soul quivers. Like, you know, it's two different things.
Shake.
Nigga, how the fuck am I supposed to follow that?
Right. Talking quivers and
Niggas
shit.
out here making souls quiver. All right, so I think it's basically on a connection.
I think it's a moment type thing. You were wrapped up in a moment.
Okay.
Like,
I
it's
feel
just,
like
no, go ahead.
no,
No, I'm done. I'm done.
now you press for time. Go ahead.
No, shit. I mean, it's not gonna stop it. I'm good.
Well, I was gonna say, like, I feel like if you have a connection with somebody, or like you have some type of feelings for them, you might, start fucking and you start making love. Make a little tear come out your eye. Nah, but like when you
cry when you making love?
no,
You ever fucked a girl so good she started? Never mind.
yes,
That one little tear come down.
yes.
Shit just rolled down her cheek. Gus, you can't relate.
Can't relate.
It's okay.
My women ain't sad after I was like, why did I do this?
Nobody said after. It said during.
Y'all ever made love to a thought before?
No.
Nah.
It didn't give me
I made love to the wrong person before.
I made
wrong.
I made love to the wrong person before.
When I first started having sex, I was making love all the time. I didn't know that it was the fucking that I had to do in the beginning. Meet a stranger, make love to.
You thought you had to make love every time?
Yeah, I thought it was just one way. I watched too much Love and Basketball.
That has nothing to do with it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I've definitely made love to someone I shouldn't have made love to. I mean, it doesn't matter. You fucking, you make love to her. Who knows? Who knows the difference? Only
Is
you
making
know.
love like more kissing?
Are y'all supposed to both be making love?
That's a good question.
That is a good
Can you
question.
be making love and she be fucking?
I feel like
Because they don't be doing shit.
I feel like such a bitch. I'm over here passionate strokes.
No, I definitely had to switch out of making love to fucking. I definitely had to make that switch. Y'all never did that?
How'd you do that?
What happened was I was music was playing. I was a little intoxicated, and I was going with the groove, and then she was basically giving me hints like, "Nigga, you better speed up." Like, nigga, like I was in a moment she wasn't in. Like,
She said you weren't in.
no,
Are you there yet?
Nah, what I'm saying is,
Get out.
all right, so I was in a whole different vibe than she was.
Okay,
She wanted
gotcha.
the roughness
Yeah,
at the moment, and I was on some, let's relax, listen to the
You
music.
trying to serenade her? And
Yeah,
shit.
and shit. I was trying to appreciate her body. She was like, destroy it. That's basically what
Hey
it
man,
was.
not everybody deserves that appreciation.
She was like,
Word.
destroy it. That's
You were-
funny.
Yeah.
Not everybody wants to be caressed and all that good shit.
Yeah,
you
not
know?
every,
They
you're
just
not
wanna-
supposed to be doing that with
Some
everybody.
girls just want to get their hair pulled and
Yeah.
choked.
She wanted you to penetrate the lane like LeBron.
All right.
You don't get the basketball reference?
I definitely
Nah, I do.
do.
I get it. I get it.
I'm lost.
That's the song that was playing in your head. Lost without you.
Melody said, "Be nice." I am being nice. This is the second time someone called me out for not being nice. I'm nice.
What was the first time?
On the live, on Instagram live. That don't matter. It does not matter. Kyrie, you have anything you want to add to the
You say-
fucking and making love?
Nah, y'all already made good points.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I ask you a question though?
No.
Come on, man. Let's be transparent for 1 second. It's
You
not
know
gonna
he
be
wasn't
crazy.
going to say
It's not gonna be
yes.
crazy. It's not gonna be crazy.
You
Don't
can't
look at
direct
me
no
like that. It's not
questions.
gonna be crazy. All you have to do is say, "I don't want to answer that." All right.
Just say
So-
it now.
when you get married, right?
I don't want to answer.
All
That.
right.
No time wasted.
All right, we moving on.
But it's
Yo,
definitely, y'all can agree with me. It's definitely like a mindset, like a mood thing, like
Yeah.
making love. It's like you gotta like feel it. You gotta feel it in your whole body and soul.
It has to be a moment thing. Y'all both looking at each other's eyes and it's just like real intense. Like
Do we control that, or do the women control that? If we're making love or not?
you're in sync. Like it's just in sync.
Oh,
Like,
it's a
you just-
vibe.
It's a
You
vibe,
don't
yeah.
even gotta overthink it. It's just like, oh shit,
You can feel
we're
it.
doing this.
You can definitely.
So it's
feel
definitely more. It's not. So making love is not about not just the fucking and penetration. Whereas fucking,
It's just y'all start eye fucking, and next thing you know, it just gets crazy to the.
Why you eye fucking if you already fucking?
I'm talking about the before, and then it just gets to that point.
So it sounds like we all did both before, right?
Yeah.
Which one do you prefer?
the making love.
I'm picking the making love.
making love.
I'm
But
gonna say fucking. I like fucking. I do.
I
It's
feel like
more
it-
fun.
Making
I feel
love
like it
hit different,
depends.
bro. Making love hit different, bro.
I feel like you don't always have to make love every day.
I like doing both. Confusing
Nah,
her.
you shouldn't do both.
You
I mean, you
gotta
shouldn't
pick
just
one.
do one.
Toxic
I
nigga.
like confusing the shit out of her. Oh, he loved me.
Oh yeah, bitch. But why? Why you prefer making love over fucking?
I'm gonna say fucking is more fun.
Why?
It's just more fun. It's more exciting. You know, more emotion. I guess. I don't know.
It's more emotion than fucking. What do you think making love is?
Making love is like I love you type shit. I don't know.
Nah. I prefer making love because I feel like making love it's more. I think the moment is longer than fucking. Fucking is like
Funkin'?
funkin'.
Funkin'? Who you?
Fucking is funky.
Fucking is funky.
All right.
Making love.
On
you know
that
what I'm saying?
note,
That just smell like roses, rose petals.
You ever had a girl whose back shot ear stink?
Wow. Wow.
what's the face you make?
I'm gonna get through it, but it stink.
I'm done.
Back there, still getting it. Like I'm gonna have to tell her next time.
Nah, you just gotta come up the hole.
That's wild. That's really wild.
You and now watch your man's in them live.
Niggas say you just gotta cover up the hole.
That's gross.
You say you gotta plug
Don't
it.
do that, girl.
You gotta plug the hole.
All right, let me get into
you a
some of these
plunger.
comments. One Eye Skull says, making love is more passion and soul. You can feel that shit, not just in your junk, but in your heart. Oh, One Eye Skull. Melody said, it really depends on my mood. Nikki says, I think Drew feel like making love is writing a 3-part soliloquy or some shit. Laughing my ass off.
Making love freezing.
I don't know. Making love is cool sometimes, but fucking is more fun. Hey, whoa, how'd you get that in there?
Hey, yo, what?
What?
You got some new tricks, huh, Austin? Old dog got
That's
some
a
new tricks.
technical.
Why are you still talking?
Nigga call me an old dog.
Old dog got some new
Why are you
tricks.
still talking? Hey, how'd you get that in there? You got some new tricks, huh, Austin?
Hey, yo.
Yo,
Old dog. Dude.
how would you feel, right, if the girl, woman, wife, whoever you fucking making love, how would you feel if the person you making love to is getting her groceries bought by another nigga?
I see what you try to do. I
That
see what you
wasn't
did.
smooth. It wasn't smooth.
I know. That's why I said it.
All right. So you saying basically?
Oh, you said smooth trash, not transition.
Wow. That was good. Oh, so basically you saying the girl you love, somebody pulled up one day when she at the grocery store and paid for her groceries. Hey, that's money for us. We got free groceries.
So that's how you feel.
I trust my girl. That's how I feel. I'm not
Get
gonna,
the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody. No. Unless it's on some Drake shit or some God's plan shit. They coming in and he
They
buying
buying
groceries.
everybody?
Everybody groceries.
Yeah.
Did it for everybody, so it's cool. But just you? No.
maybe they want to pay it forward.
Huh?
Maybe want to pay it forward.
Nigga, pay it backwards. Get the fuck out.
Like, oh, like,
No.
here you go, pay it forward.
Don't buy no groceries. No.
I mean,
don't do
I
it.
don't really.
Nigga, groceries expensive today. Inflation
it.
is a motherfucker.
You absolutely right. But if I'm already if you already have bread, if you have our money buying groceries, and this new nigga come out of nowhere talk about, well, let me contribute to your grocery list. The fuck out of here.
You know,
No.
some people think if they buy the groceries, they have the right to eat them too.
Nah, we don't share the groceries.
You want to let them eat the groceries?
No. Groceries is not for sale.
So then she
Them
can't.
groceries
buy, she can't buy shit.
are bought and packed.
What?
I don't know.
Peter Ken, what up, my boy? He
What?
says, "Not a drill. We're back in this."
Yeah, we're just late.
Yo.
The audio experience don't know that until just now.
I don't have a problem with any. I mean, if the
What?
nigga
I'm
buy,
shocked you just said
if
that.
the nigga buy the groceries and I'm not there, if I'm there, it's a problem. But if she comes home, she's like, "Yeah, some guy just randomly bought my groceries," I'm like, "Okay."
Yo, let me ask you a question. What would you do, right, if you in a grocery store, you're in a grocery store together, and like the dude comes over, and is like, "Oh, I'll pay for that." Like, what would you do? Like, how reenact how the situation
With me and
go.
my girl.
Yeah, like he's like, "Yo, I got you." Like, what would you do after he said that?
Shake, put your hand out. Say, "I got you."
Yeah, like,
I got you.
No, I'm okay, bro.
and he's like, "No, I insist,
listen,
I
I'm
insist."
all right, brother.
So y'all gonna be go,
Take the
brother.
fucking
I'm all right.
So I'd be like, why? Why you want to pay? Sure. Fuck it.
I would just observe and report.
Some people just want to be nice.
Why us?
Paying
Why
it
us?
forward. It's It's groceries expensive.
What
bro.
team you play for?
Nah, on some real shit.
What?
If I'm in key food, right, with my girl.
Oh, Western beef.
I'm in West.
Yo,
I'm at Bravo's with my wife, right? And some dude intercepts me
it comes in when to clap that
and
ass.
says,
Bravo.
"Hey, listen,
What?
listen. Your shopping cart on me." I'm gonna be like, "Yah."
That was hella flagrant.
Nah, to be honest with you,
They gonna tap his chest, talk about for me.
I think my initial instinct, first, my temper is gonna go like up here, then it's gonna go right back down, and I'm just gonna watch it and just observe everything. So I'm gonna watch.
You gonna
see
watch
what-
him take your girl?
Right.
if that's what it's gonna be.
If he can take her, she was never mine.
It's
For
a
real,
fact.
At that
You
exactly.
know, some people feel like they're never yours to begin with.
What the fuck are you talking about, Bello?
Melody says, "My man said to me just now." Hold up. You what?
Oh shit.
Melody?
Melody.
Melody, you got something you want to tell us?
Oh
Okay,
shit.
all right.
Melody.
Melody, you got something you want to tell us?
At the family reunion,
Who we introducing?
Nah, chill. Don't do that.
She
Don't
says,
do
"My
that.
man said to me just now, if a guy bought me groceries, he said that man would probably want something else in return."
Well, he ain't getting it.
That's a fact, though. Niggas don't buy shit for people for no reason.
I mean, they do.
Not women.
Some people could be generous.
Not
Not
women.
women.
You ever bought somebody groceries?
I ain't got the
No.
money to buy nobody fucking groceries. Bitch, I can't afford my own groceries. Where the fucking food stamps at?
Yeah, I done it.
I bought somebody groceries.
You bought somebody
before.
groceries?
Why? I picked one item.
One, it wasn't somebody I was trying to talk to. None. She was struggling at the register, and I was next. And I felt so bad, so I was like, "Don't worry about it, miss. I'll pay for it." I seen the price; it was like $25. I was like, "I'll just pay for it."
Oh, that's nice.
She's like, "Oh my god, thank you."
She was
Wait, when's the
she
next
was
time out?
fumbling
Hold on.
her wallet? Or like
No,
what?
like her car was declining. She was like calling, trying to. so I was just like,
Wait,
"Don't
wait,
worry
I got
about
a
it." I'll
question.
pay
If
for
that
it.
I
shit-
might have done that.
I got a
might have
question.
done that.
When the next time you going grocery shopping?
What if that was a scam? Like, what if she knew?
Curry
somebody
gonna
would
pull
pay
up with
for
a
it?
wig. he gonna pull up with a wig and slide in front of Austin.
like,
Like,
Listen, I
My
did
car-
it. I
my
did it
car's
out
not
the
working.
kindness of my heart.
$25, cool. If it would have said $125,
Oh,
you
nah.
on your
what was
She
the
like,
limit
yo.
for you? What's the limit for you?
When I looked, I was like, "Let me see what this number is." I saw it, and I was like, "All right." If it was more than probably 40, I wouldn't have done it.
Okay.
All right. Well, what would you do if you saw that happen, right? And it was like $125, like, and she looking at you like you supposed to pay.
Oh, this what I do. I grab her credit card, rub it on my pants. Try it again.
Let me help you. I'll help you.
I'll help you.
Nah, that's funny. You ain't gonna look at me. I seen that shit happen all the time. People cars declining in front of me. And I mean, it's happened to me before.
Yo, I hate it when they call decline and they look everybody back up.
Yeah.
No,
You gonna tell the story when it happened to you?
My shit declined before, man. When I was young, my shit used to always decline.
Have you ever gone to?
I was on the phone with you when that shit happened.
Recently?
Like maybe like.
Well, if my shit declined, it's not because I don't have the money. Like before,
Nigga
I didn't have the money.
Nigga Drew was like, "Bitch, why you say this shit out loud?"
Really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Now you ever
He
go
said,
to?
"Yo, this bitch is saying this shit mad loud, yo. Like, relax."
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
It's not working.
Yeah, she said that shit mad loud in front of everybody.
She went on the PA system. Boop, we got a brokey over here. We got a brokey.
Miss, I see you looking at him. Just know that he's broke.
Nah,
Clean up at the cash register.
I think it's worse when they whisper. They're like, "It's declined." What? Card, it's declined. What? Like you saying it's declined? Oh damn! And it's mad people on the line and shit.
Nah, that shit's embarrassing. When I went out to eat and you thinking you gonna pay for the whole bill and you give your shit in and they bring the shit back and that
I
shit,
have-
that
That's
shit declined.
embarrassing.
That
I
shit's
have
embarrassing
a
as fuck.
story.
Okay, we listening.
All right, so
Story time.
All right, so
Just quick.
Kyrie.
This nigga is so rude, y'all. Y'all understand?
Fucking snapback. Anyway, so one day we at my me and my boys at my friend's crib, right?
Mm-hmm.
So we about to go out to eat, whatever, and me and my friend get into it, right? So we get into a little fake argument, and he was like, "Nigga, I could pay for your meal. You know what I'm saying?" Like basically saying, "Yo, he got money." I'm like, "All right, big man, you got it." And then before we left, swear to God, I said, "That'd be funny if your card declined at the restaurant." He said, "Nigga, I got money." I said, "All right, cool." Get to the restaurant, everybody eating. So, time comes to pay, right? So I take out my card, give it in. He take out his card. Mind you, he's with his girl. Wait, hold on. You know who you are. He's with his girl, right? So the lady comes back and she taps him. He's like, he said, "Your card declined." He said, "Huh?" He said, "Your card declined." So of course, me being the asshole I am, I said, "Wow." Look what happened here. He was like, "Nah, you got try it again. She was she was like, it's not working. So his girl goes, "I got it." I was like, "Oh
damn, not that I got it."
Damn.
Yeah, I be a little nervous when I travel. And I'm just, I'm about to swipe my card. I'm like, because sometimes your banks, they be like, "Yo, this transaction happening across states.
Yeah.
We just gonna, ain't let it go through or whatever." Mm-hmm. That's when I be nervous. I be like, "Yo, if this shit decline," I'm like, "Oh, brother," and I gotta be the person standing there on the phone trying to get fucking confirmation.
And you gotta have someone pay for it for you.
That's a fact.
You gotta turn around. Be nothing. Yo, would you let a dude pay for your groceries?
Cause I think we beyond that.
Oh, beyond meat.
Yo, what the fuck?
Nigga just talking.
Yo, does he have the fucking list in front of him? Where's the list? Come on.
We in his crib and this
Alright.
nigga way too comfortable.
Y'all
yo.
had the y'all want to talk about
the TV.
I did.
Nah, I'm just fucking.
Y'all want to talk about the pastor spitting real quick?
Yeah, we got a lot of time.
Yeah, what do we want to call? What do we want to call it?
Pastor
Weird baptized.
was it
Yuck.
special baptism? Nah, so basically there was a pastor. What's his name? Mike something. Let me see real quick. I don't want to get this wrong. Mike Rashad. No, not Mike Rashad. That's another.
Wait, he was baptizing or
Nah, he wasn't baptizing.
He wanted to make it.
Just tell the story because I actually don't know.
I was about to. Drew, tell the story.
So his name is Michael Todd.
Rude.
And basically he was he's really big on giving, like, his sermons are very what's it called? What's the word I'm looking for?
Dramatic.
Yeah, dramatic and very theatrical. Like he likes to put on shows and shit.
Holy Ghost.
Right. So he basically I just found out, I think that's his brother that he did it to. That dude that was standing. So he basically spit in his hand to demonstrate how nasty life can get, but people don't want to face it. So the whole thing was like, life can get nasty, and sometimes God wants you to go through the nastiest situation, but you don't want to. So he spits in his hand, Not
Hold
a
on,
regular
you
spit.
didn't explain that clearly. What you left out was when life get nasty, some people would turn away. So basically, say if somebody about to spit on you, you gonna when life spit at you, supposed to stand there and not
Right.
and stand your ground and move forward.
Life ain't never spit on me.
So he hawks a loogie into his hand and rubs it.
Not just any type of loogie.
Yeah,
He
it was
did
a
too.
loogie.
Deep
loogie.
from the soul
He did it twice.
Facts.
and spit in his hand and grabbed his brother by the shoulder and proceeded to
Wipe it.
Wipe-
And then there's like phlegm hanging from his nose. Like, it was bad. You didn't see it?
No, I don't want to see that. What
Wax
the
on.
fuck?
Posted it on the page. But yeah, that shit was nasty. I don't know. In my opinion, I just think that shit is going too far. Like, I think
there's a different way to get your message across.
right, and I think
Yeah.
it was a huge just display for attention. Like, he
And
just
that's
wanted
mad
eyes on him.
and it's mad disrespectful.
OD, and that's your brother. Why would you want to put your brother on the screen like that?
Me
like, why would
personally-
you want him to be out there with spit on his face? Like, you
Facts.
know how the internet is.
Me personally, I probably
Shit.
would have hit him.
If you agreed to be there.
If I don't care if I agreed to be there, nigga. Did we agree to spit?
Yeah.
Imagine he said, "No, it's gonna just be a little spit on your forehead." I'm just gonna.
I mean, it's
spit
my
a little."
brother.
I don't give a damn.
What that mean?
It's like it's different. It's like it's my brother.
You saw where that spit?
It's my
came
brother.
from?
My brother probably.
That shit came from
He
his
probably came to
diaphragm.
him like,
Exactly.
listen, I got this idea. You know, first off, I feel like this guy is very passionate about what he does, and he's very good. This video right here may be outlandish, and people may not be messing with because of the shock value, and it's disgusting. But he's very good at what he does. So I'm saying this to say, maybe he was really hyped to give this an example, like how disgusting life can possibly be, and how people would turn around when you're actually supposed to stand your ground.
Quick
There's
question.
other
Would you
I'm
ways.
saying this.
Quick question. Would you let your brother spit on you?
Hey, how the check looking?
Oh,
That's a good question.
How the check looking?
How much money you gonna? How
Listen,
much
I
money
want
would
to.
you
I
take?
want to be an actor, so there's a lot of shit when it comes to acting. You know what I'm saying? Hey, me have to do some shit.
Okay,
it's
Tyler
acting.
Perry.
I'll try to figure out what
But
quote.
I'm confused. Are you justifying him spitting and rubbing it in somebody's face?
No, I'm not. Am I justifying it?
yeah.
I think you're trying to see his perspective.
You basically
Yeah.
said if the money is right, you let him do it.
He went.
Was money involved with that?
Most likely.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Most likely.
Yeah.
Hey, yo,
That's
Hey.
a shock value type.
Hey,
type
brother.
shit.
Hey, brother. Listen, I got this idea. It's gonna be disgusting. What's the number that you want for me to rub my spit in your face?
How much would it take?
Me?
Yeah.
Nigga, I need a percentage of the company.
Nigga, that's not realistic. He's not doing that.
No,
So
for real,
we
how much?
talking
How
about
much
the
would it take?
mon-
Number one. How
monetary
much would it take
amount.
for someone to rub spit in your face?
Like, just,
That's weird.
First off, the only people that would like
The only person that what?
the only people that would be able to do something like that, if I
Is your
accept,
man's?
is my family. That's it. My brothers. Like,
Oh,
that's
but
it.
your man's can't do it.
No,
Shay can't rub spit in your
nah,
face.
nah.
Shit, spit is spit.
all right.
nigga.
So how much would
Spit
the,
is
how
spit,
much would
but
the
like
dollar value
at
be?
least it's family spit. You know what I'm saying? Family spit is different from like stranger
So
spit.
No, it ain't.
hold on. So this guy's
That's nasty.
this guy's point was saying, oh, when life spits at you, don't turn away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what when life shit on you? What you supposed to do?
Hey.
That might be where it goes next.
Yo, for real.
Yes.
Stay tuned for next Sunday.
Yes. That might
like-
be where it goes next.
You're gonna be like, my brother. When life
Nah, but it just seems
lay
like
down. When life
it should just seem cheap, man. It just seemed like it seemed like a cheap play on shock value. Like, you're a church, you know.
Yeah.
The message should be enough. You know,
Well,
with some theatrics, you don't gotta put spit on someone's face.
I will
to
say
get the
this though.
message
You
across.
said it's a church, but he has a different type of church going on.
I
don't care.
It's a different type of church.
It's
Wait, hold on.
trashy.
You said it's okay.
It's trashy.
Listen to me, brother.
when life fucks you, bend over.
Hey, you.
When I Skull said, "Gonna catch these holy hands," that's a fact. He says, "For a role, I had to be slapped, and I said, slap me as hard as you need, make it look good." You like that shit, didn't you? When I Skull, you little freak, you.
Where
you know
is
you
this
like that
conversation going?
Shit.
I mean,
I
actors
under-
have to do shit like that.
Yeah.
Don't smack me.
Yo,
hard.
when Leonardo DiCaprio and Django, when he
Said nigga.
No.
He damn
He
sure said
actually-
nigga.
All right, so remember that scene? If you ever watched Django, there was
Where he
a
cut his
scene.
hand?
Yeah, when he cut his hand and he was wiping the blood, his blood on whose face? Who was that?
It wasn't Jamie Foxx.
Wait, he really cut his hand?
He cut his hand, but still was in acting mode, and like he rubbed his face. He rubbed the blood in the actress face.
Oh, so he cut his hand by accident.
Kerry
Yeah,
Washington?
yeah, he cut it by accident.
It wasn't Kerry Washington, right?
It was it was.
He rubbed it on her?
Yeah.
On her face?
Yes. Oh man. Y'all don't remember Django? Y'all never watched
I don't
it?
remember that part though. I'm not gonna hold you.
But
Why do I feel like that's not as bad as spitting though?
No, blood has got to be worse, bro.
Hell yeah.
I think they're both
Everybody
the
tested.
same.
man, there's a spitting.
I don't want
you,
your blood.
If you order
I want
takeout,
to
they're
spit
spitting your food.
All right, wait. Which one? Let's take a poll. Which one is worse, blood or spit? If you had to choose.
Blood.
Blood.
I don't know. I feel like with blood, I get some alcohol.
Spit is
I
disrespectful.
think spit is
Facts.
nasty. That's coming from your throat.
Like blood dries
And
up
that nigga, it's COVID. You over here rubbing, spitting. What?
and it's hanging off the side of his
Yeah,
nose.
yeah, yeah,
It was.
What if that person like drools at night when they go to sleep?
So
and
y'all
shit like
telling
that?
me, hold on.
What if his breath stink?
Hold on.
Yo,
Hold
yo.
And
Hold
now he
up.
spits
I'm
stink.
sorry, but you gotta.
on. Hold on.
What if we got a bad tooth?
We in Squid Games. All of us is in Squid Games, right?
There we go.
And to go on to the next level, you either gotta lick some spit or some blood. What you licking?
Blood.
I'm dying.
I'm looking. No, you just know you gotta pick.
Just take-
You gotta pick.
He said
I'm
You
dying.
gotta pick.
I mean,
bro.
I'm gonna pick the spit.
You gonna pick the spit?
To lick, nigga? Yeah, I'm not gonna
picking
lick blood.
I'm picking
That's
spit.
AIDS.
And that's,
Shit, you're right.
it's not AIDS,
It's
but
AIDS,
it's
bro.
you at risk
It's
of
AIDS.
AIDS.
Where y'all
He
get
said
this
it's
random?
automatically AIDS?
Where y'all get this random blood from?
You're right.
It's AIDS.
You're right.
Oh, we found it in the biohazard. Oh, nigga.
The ill diabetes. Oh.
So, and that's what I'm saying. So if you
But
pick
to
it,
rub on your face is different.
Nah.
it's not different.
It's
All right,
not.
all right, come on, let's
It's
move
not.
on.
Now you make sense. Now you make sense.
It's just trashy. But One Eye Skull says he'll lick the blood like a warrior.
Oh shit.
That's not your blood though. That's somebody else's blood.
Well, you know how warriors in back in the day they used to.
This takes getting back in blood.
They used to bathe.
It's a good thing we in the
Different
21st century,
direction.
right?
What if we was back then? Who was the? Now we're not doing this.
No, we're not doing this. You just you.
Whoa.
No. He said we're not doing this,
All right, main topic time.
nigga.
What?
I was waiting. Like,
Wait, why y'all laughing?
All right.
Main topic time. Today's main topic, we're gonna be talking about preferences, y'all. And
Hold on.
what?
Hold on 1 second. Do we have a commercial break?
We do.
Yeah. Put the
No, you
put
don't
the
have to do
intro
it
back
yet.
on.
You don't have to do it yet.
You sure?
Yeah.
All right.
I'll tell you when.
Tell us. All right. My bad.
Anyway, today we talking about preferences, y'all. When was it? Last week? When did that Fresh and Fit thing happen? Last week?
no, I think it's
Like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago? Anyway, we late to the party, but the whole thing that happened with Fresh and Fit when they were talking about, if y'all don't know, Fresh and Fit is a podcast, and they were talking about their preferences when it comes to women. They kind of distastefully said that they don't date black women, and they referred to them as night crawlers or
They
night
kinda-
riders.
Night riders.
They kind
Night-
of distasteful.
All right, they distastefully said it. Night riders and black darkies and all that shit. And we had a discussion amongst ourselves about preferences, and we kind of went a little bit, you know.
Brother, what are you saying?
I'm saying like, I'm saying.
Okay.
Nah, go ahead. What you gonna say?
Nah.
I'm trying to gather my thoughts here, cause
Yeah.
All right. So first thing first, how do we feel about the video?
We vehemently disagree with their statements.
Right.
Yeah, I disagree as well.
Hell yeah.
Not a fan of what they were saying.
I feel like it was distasteful the way they were, you know, talking about black women.
Yeah, it's
for
one
sure.
thing. It's one thing to say like, listen, okay, I prefer. Okay, it's two ways to say it. You can say I prefer this type of woman, or you can say I don't usually date this type of women. What
But that's
they
not how
did,
niggas say it,
what
though.
they did was say they just basically they basically clowned black women.
Yeah.
Basically, like they was like, yeah.
It's
I heard what
the
they said.
insults that followed
Yeah.
after. It's just not some simple. They could have said, you know, I don't date black women. I felt like there was no reason to say that. Period. But if you're gonna say that, like I don't date black women, that's it. Like, don't go to we don't date a whole bunch of Shaniquas and
Yeah.
all that stuff. Like, bro, you just You just
sat there stereotyping.
stereotyping.
You're disrespecting. Yeah, you're
There was no
disrespecting.
reason for that.
So it's disrespectful.
Did y'all have y'all ever heard someone say that they don't date a certain race?
Yeah.
And they give a reason as to why they don't date a race?
Yeah.
The reason is stupid, from what I heard. It's never really. It's their reason, but it's never really like. It's more. All right. So I when I was in high school, I met a lot of people who didn't fuck with like black people.
What was their reason?
Just I don't know if it was their crowd, how they was raised, whatever. But
Wait, what high school you went to?
The
Trash and design.
The art
and design.
Wait, so they didn't have black people? They didn't have.
Yeah, they had black people there.
I think our school was mostly Spanish, right?
It was.
I don't think black was the.
Yeah, it was predominantly Spanish, a sprinkle of white.
You mean Hispanic?
Yeah, I about to say Spanish is not a race.
Hispanic.
You heard what I said. Spanish.
The point is,
It was predominantly language.
Y'all niggas know what the fuck I'm talking about.
the point is
Spanish motherfuckers.
The point is,
No.
I've definitely met people who, didn't mess with their own race. Like,
Okay.
And that shit used to like throw me off guard. Like, and I'd be like, why? And then the excuses was never really. It was like a stereotype type thing. It was never really anything. It was never really. Nah, I just prefer. It was more like ugh.
Honestly, when I used to hear people say that, it was like more of like rude way, and in my mind, I'm like, you never dated the races that you want to date. Like you never had a chance to, so you're trying to sit there and play other races that you keep dating that you say you don't want to date just to make yourself feel better. Like it would be like some guy would be like, oh, I don't date black girls, I date white girls, but they never dated white girls. So I'm like, I'm confused. Like you say you don't date black girls, but you never dated white girls. So what's the point of saying that? Like I never understood that. Like I know for a fact you never dated a white girl, bro.
Is it? Have you ever have a chick ever said that you wasn't their type?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, get offended?
Nah. There's always a type for you out there.
What I didn't like was like when girls used to be like, like they don't want dark kids, so they date like light skinned dudes, and then the narrative changed like, oh, I need them chocolate. I'd be like, bitch. Like I just used to hate that. Like the fact that you would base your whole like. You're not even just talking about like, oh, just dating somebody. You talking about your whole
breeding. That's what they talking about.
Your whole lineage. Like, oh, I don't want no dark kids. It's like, dude.
That's really a thing though. Like
And
people
then
say,
dad be black as fuck. Like,
word. People say that they won't date. They want to date someone of a different race, or like a white person or a Spanish person, because they don't want a dark skinned baby.
or they want a certain feature.
Facts.
Like, oh, I want my kids to have nice eyes, so I'm gonna date a white dude. Like,
right.
And then their eyes come out regular.
Or the hair. They want the hair to come out nice. It's something that I've seen growing up my whole life. Like people always say when they give their preferences, they always say the reasons they don't date this race. Always. I don't date Spanish girls because they crazy. I don't date Indian
Like
people
where
because
do people?
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, we know. Yeah.
Like-
Like where do people even get
or
those?
even preferences like I don't date.
No. Where do people get those comments? Like where does that come about? Like that they feel like
You ever dated a Spanish girl?
I've dated a Hispanic girl. Yes.
Was she crazy?
No.
Oh, okay. You got a good one, brother.
I had dated.
All right, Kyrie. I know you had. Nigga, I'm not saying you dated
said
her
you
now,
had a
nigga.
good one.
God
What are you
damn. Nah, I'm joking.
They say she was outside.
What I'm saying is that a lot of people have stereotypes, and even outside of race, just like preferences, period, are offensive. But I feel like we don't get as offended as women get when it comes to preferences. For example, I hear all the time women say, "I don't date short guys."
Yeah, tell me about it.
Right? I don't date short guys. He gotta be this tall. Can't have a little dick. He gotta have money. Right? Am I do you see little dick advocates running out in the street? Have you ever heard of a little dick advocate?
I have never come across.
Proudly saying we are important too because we have small meats and we are just as important as the rest of the world.
We.
Like it doesn't happen. We don't get as offended. But if you say something we played a video a couple months, I think it was last year, about the lady who was saying how if you say you don't like big women, that you're fat phobic.
Yeah, I remember that video.
Women say they don't like fat niggas all the time. We don't get mad about it.
True.
Yeah, I think I don't know. For me, it's really don't say what you don't like. Just say what you like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's respectful. I feel like you're not, targeting anyone, and you're open. It's more positive talking, right? Like, why say I don't want a short guy? I don't want a guy who's lazy and fat. Don't say that. Just say I want a tall guy. I want a guy who, say.
I got a counter to that. Maybe they feel like there's a guy who's pursuing them, and they try to let him down nicely, but the guy doesn't get the hint, so they feel like they have to explain more of like what they don't like, so the person can understand. Like, hey, you're just not my type.
That could be one.
Like,
what if
maybe
someone
like-
asks you
maybe
why?
like-
What if
yeah.
they say, why don't you date?
Yeah,
Because
like-
if you're not gonna get away with saying I don't date black women without them asking you why.
Just
That's
say I'm
true.
not interested.
But that takes a lot of
Why?
patience.
Exactly.
Yeah, like
why?
Like
What is
why?
it?
Why?
Your mother's black. Your daddy's black. Why don't you like black
Just say I'm
women?
not
Your mother
interested.
wasn't in your life.
Just say I'm not interested.
Who hurt you?
I mean, honestly, like I don't know if a woman rejects you, you got to ask her why 1,000 times.
No, I don't think we would ask why.
I'm not. I'm be like, all right, peace.
Well, exactly.
We don't ask why.
I don't need to know why.
Yeah,
You don't
yeah.
like me, that's the main thing.
That's
It's
it.
nothing
Nah,
gonna
if
change.
you beating around
from-
the bush,
Yeah.
then that's not like what.
So you're saying girls always want to know why?
I think for the most part, yeah.
I feel like it's an insecurity, maybe. Like, I wouldn't say all girls. I would say maybe like
Majority.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like some girls will play it off like, okay, but then deep down they like, wow.
They were texting their friends like, you can't believe what this motherfucker said.
I will only be curious only if we was cool in the beginning, like everything was smoothly, and out of nowhere, something is like,
Yeah.
oh, so what happened? Like we was good,
yeah.
and then if she's still beating around the bush or whatever, not direct, cool.
All right, cool. That's whatever.
Yeah.
But my thing is like what you said about girls saying their preferences, like, oh, they wanted a nigga with
Proudly and boldly.
You know, they wanted a dude that's tall, dark skinned, clean skin.
Right.
Got
Good
a
credit.
good job, good credit. You know what I'm saying?
Loves his mom.
Big dick.
Damn,
So that shit mad hard.
Oh, sorry. Well endowed. Well endowed. You know what I'm saying? Has 6 businesses. You know what I'm saying? Takes care of his kid. Is a man of the Lord, but likes to get freaky on the weekend. Like what is this? Build a nigga? Like, we're not gonna have all these qualities. No man has all of these qualities. Is just walking these earth like, yo, he's just 100% that dude.
That's a fact.
Like, so, I mean, don't get me wrong, men have their preferences too, but sometimes I feel men be like, if I don't get one out of maybe the 8 that I have, it's okay. If I don't get 2, okay, cool, I can live with it. But then it's like sometimes when you hear like a woman will get with a guy and then, everything be going smooth and it's just that one thing or that thing that he doesn't have that would just completely turn her off.
Yeah.
Which would be like, yo, like we're good. Like, what's the issue?
So you think we're less picky?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, we don't got a choice.
We do have a choice.
No, we don't.
We do.
No, you got to get the low hanging fruit sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yep.
That's your choice.
It's so funny that I feel like a lot of these women sometimes they say like, oh, I don't want to date a short man, but some of them be dating. Most of the times end up with a short guy. So I just find it funny.
Yeah, you know
I hear
why?
that.
Because it's the confidence. They could say they don't date whatever they want. If you have the confidence,
It's over.
yeah, they want to know that you feel comfortable being your height or your weight or your credit score or some shit. They want to know.
Yeah, my
that
credit
you,
score is 600. That's not true. It's not.
I
my
was
credit
just
score.
about to ask.
Let me
y'all.
tell you something, baby. I can't grow, but my credit score can.
I was just about to ask you. I was like, how many of you guys? Let me ask you guys. Do you think that people really follow? Like it's either my preference or nothing. Like how many of you guys think like whoever like mate or whoever they with is actually like under the guidelines of their preference?
I would say
Yeah.
I would say 50% of what they want. I would say most of the times it's either 50% of their preferences. I would say like there's certain things that they like 100% know they want and they're not gonna settle. But honestly, I can honestly say like 50% of they get their preferences. Well, in my dating life, never has a woman have 100% of what she wanted.
I think you could do better than 50.
Bro, you gotta understand. A lot of times people come with these expectations of all these preferences that they want, and then they realize that it's really not the preferences, it's the personality that they find that they like the most. So they scale back some of their preferences, which is why sometimes often people are in bad relationships or good relationships because they like the person so much that all the preferences went out the window because of how well they mesh with this person.
Yeah, that one thing sticks out.
Yeah, it's like this is one thing. Crack. Nah, it's just this one thing that they're addicted to. So it's just they
personality
really like.
over preference. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, like
But personality could be a preference. We just had a conversation the other day talking about like what's the first thing you look for, and top 5 personalities in it. So
Melody said.
Well, to jump back to your question, I think people who hold themselves to that, that strict preference, right, and looking for someone, I think they're the people who you tend to see in more failed relationships and single longer.
Yep, that's a
They
fact.
got mad cats.
That's a fact. You gotta scale it back sometimes. Sometimes you can't be
Low
too.
hanging fruit.
Sometimes people gotta realize that their expectations are not realistic.
Yeah, I have preferences, but I'm open to explore
Explore what?
the different type of things that's outside.
I don't know where you was going with that comment.
You go ahead. You explore.
Pause.
Melody said women. Melody said women compromise more than men.
I actually disagree with that.
Yeah.
I think it's in between.
Ooh, women compromise more than men.
I think women settle. I mean, women settle maybe more than men.
Yeah,
but I don't think they compromise more than men. I
Hey,
think men compromise sometimes a good amount of times too because they're like, yo, I really like this girl. Like, I'm not gonna let some of her flaws get the best of our relationship. And sometimes women don't really know that they have these flaws because the guy's just not gonna be that vocal about it. He's already accepted her for who she is.
Yo, if Shorty got unrealistic expectations to the point where it's just like, all right, so we got a man and a woman, right? If her expectations is right here and the dude's expectations is right here, I guess she is sacrificing.
But then, but that's her fault. Then why? If you know your expectations is here and the guy's expectations is here, then obviously you may have some unrealistic expectations if you keep messing with the guy who has expectations right here.
But we don't have that much expectations.
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
you did-
saying. That's
you
why.
would not-
that's why she
I
may
don't
be.
agree with
I
that
don't-
statement.
I think honestly, you'd be surprised how
I think
other
men
guys,
compromise
yeah.
more.
You'd be surprised though if some guys may have more what's that word? I would say more,
Freedom?
No, more
Compromise?
more expectations sometimes. Probably when you get older.
But
Really?
but the thing is, a lot of things guys look for is like peace, sex.
A piece of sex.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody they could talk
Yeah, I want some
to.
pizza.
Somebody you could be cool with. All that stuff that guys really look for is
Not make you laugh.
are
Remember that conversation we had last week?
like qualities of stuff of people that are just like, easy to go to. I could say that. But sometimes I feel personally that people need to stop letting social media dictate their expectations. That's how I see it. You want somebody that come into your life that's under 25 with 6 figures, 6 cars, big house, and travels the world and does it on a budget from doing like videos and things. Shit don't work like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes you gotta scale it back.
Definitely.
You gotta scale it back.
All right, quick commercial break real quick, y'all.
Oh, okay.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans in them live. With your mans in them live. With your mans in them. Go and call in, hit the line with your mans in them live. Go have a good time with your mans in them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live. It's your mans in them live.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans in them live. You know this shit fine with your mans in them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them live. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them live. With your mans and them live. With your mans and them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans and them live. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them live. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them live. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them. We the only ones that wear the crown. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them. It's your mans and them.
You are now watching Yah Mans and them live.
You are now rocking with your mans and them live. You know this shit fire with your mans and them. Shout out to the family that been down with your mans and them. With your mans and them. With your mans and them. Go on, call in, hit the line with your mans and them. Go have a good time with your mans and them.
Testing. 1, 2, 3. It's Yah Mans to be.
Yup.
How we gonna end it before we go?
Yeah, we were just talking. Oh, are we live?
Nigga, we are on the air.
We got one more thing with that topic.
We live.
One more.
Yeah, we here.
Oh,
Welcome back.
Ew.
It's Yah Mans Rasta Third.
you sound like the pastor. Yeah, so we were talking, and to answer your question, Melody, I don't know if Melody is still here, but we think that men definitely compromise more when it comes to a relationship. What did we just say?
Yeah, we said average or below average female has more of a shot with a man than average or below average male having a shot with a random female.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And why do you think that is?
I don't know.
It's because niggas just take anything.
Do you think that's what it is?
I mean, I think a guy is more likely to take something that he doesn't really like. He's more likely to be like, fuck it.
Because women don't have to work for sex.
Exactly. We have to work harder.
Yeah, we have to work to get to an end goal. Like,
yeah. You guys just say, here I am.
So we take every opportunity that we get.
Not every.
not every opportunity.
No.
This ain't
Not every, but-
This ain't community dick.
I mean,
He said, I mean.
all right. This is my last question. What do y'all look for long term wise when it comes to like how do your preferences differ long term when it comes to dating? So what changes when you're looking for a long term relationship and when you're just looking for something short term as far as preferences?
I can honestly say somebody who's like accountable for their actions, as well as, you know,
This is long term?
a long term,
Okay.
are very attentive. Like they, you know, they're willing to, you know, get to learn how you move and what you do. and are very supportive.
It's giving very PC shake.
It's not PC. Own the freak.
There we go. Cause you.
I was thinking, what came up in my mind first was long term. That doesn't necessarily, like, it's not my preference. Short term would be,
Huh?
Wait, what?
No, I said I'm thinking, but a long term preference that's not necessarily like a short term preference. Like, you know, if it's a smash and pass, I mean, a smash and go.
Right. So if it's a smash and go, what are you looking for? What are your preferences for a smash and go?
Smash
dip
and
and
go.
dip?
You know, as long as your health got to be A1.
Your health?
Yeah,
Okay.
like you got to be, you know,
Clean.
yeah, clean.
Okay. That's the number one. I'm talking about like preferences.
like preferences.
I mean, I would prefer my girl clean.
All right. Long-term preferences would be like definitely someone that's not hard-headed.
Okay.
Like that's someone who's not difficult. Someone who can. That's a long-term preference.
Agreeable.
Not necessarily agreeable, but it's like, how can I say it? What's the word? You could either be hard-headed or stubborn, or what's the word? Like, difficult. I think difficult. You can't be difficult.
So you
Only
like
me.
if she's agreeable.
I don't like the word.
Submissive.
I don't like the word
You
agreeable.
want her to submit to you.
Yeah, she definitely got to be submissive, but it's not like entirely. You would definitely have a voice. You know, I have a voice too.
But your voice is louder.
No, I'm not saying that at all. What I'm saying is someone who it's kind of like someone who is too independent to the point where it's either my way or the highway, kind of.
Gotcha.
So that's what I mean when I say different.
What about short term?
Short term? I don't give a damn.
You don't care about nothing. You have no
No
preferences.
preferences.
You'll take anything.
No. Are we talking about looks too and all that? Oh, I thought we was talking about.
I mean, that could be a preference, but
I mean, like, all right. In short, I'll say it like this: what I look for in a short-term thing is more so like, yo, you just gotta be dope and cool, be a good, cool vibe, somebody to hang out with and all that. Nothing. That's it, really. And you know, I'm attracted to you. That's the main thing first. But you just gotta be a good time.
Is attraction as important when you're looking for a long-term relationship, a long-term partner?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
It's
tell you
just
why.
as important?
I'm gonna tell you why I find it more important. So I still want to. I have a preference of attractive woman, short term, and I have a higher preference for a more attractive woman, long term, because I need my kids to look good. You feel me? The kids gotta look good, and that's why. That's literally the only reason why.
Okay.
I never put thought into that. How my kids will look.
You think long term? I don't know. For me, when I think long term, I always start thinking like family
So
stuff.
you a bad bitch.
Fuck. What? Fuck. Anyways, we just gonna act like that never happened. But I always think long term. I always think of family. So like a preference that I wouldn't necessarily care about short term is, if she has a good relationship with her family, or if she comes from a big family, or whatever family she comes from. I don't really care. But long term, that's something that I want to have a preference for. I rather, you be a part of a big family and be interactive with your family.
Right.
Show me you're a family person, because that's what I want to be. I want to have a family. So
Because they're gonna intertwine.
right.
So what if you get a girl, right? She bad, body fire. Then you just get down to the feet and just damn.
Yeah, Austin like.
What's wrong with him?
Huh?
What's wrong with him?
Dogs.
I think all feet are ugly. So
You never seen a woman with like pretty feet?
What's wrong with this thing?
You never seen a
You
woman
never seen
with
pretty feet?
You never seen pretty
I
feet?
just don't like feet, bro.
You never seen a pretty feet in your life?
A pretty
Pretty
foot feet.
Never seen a pretty foot of feet?
You never seen a pretty foot in your life?
I don't
You never
describe
just seen
feet
some
as
toes
pretty.
that you want to suck?
I just don't like feet. Are you even sucking toes? You do?
I've done it.
Come on, man. We grown.
Yeah.
And the real man's he suck some toes.
Yeah, family is definitely important when it comes to long term. I think long term, I look for
Wait, do you have a preference change in attraction?
in my humble opinion, I really think that when you're looking for someone long term, the looks are gonna take a little bit of a
Step back.
yeah. I don't think long term looks matters as much.
All right, so listen.
I don't know. Who you showing the moms the average?
No, she's not gonna be hideous. Like she's gonna be still attracted. You're gonna have to be attracted to her. But like, I think a lot of the time, short term, you put a lot into looks. You put looks more. Well,
Yeah.
short term for me, it really don't matter.
I want her to have a pretty mom though. Think about it, because down the line she gonna look like that.
You gonna fuck her mom.
That's not what
He
I
is
said.
a motherfucker.
That's not what I said. I said if you down the line, when she get older, you looking at her mom like, okay, you have potential to.
My
look
name
like
is
that.
Motherfucker Jones.
Like, how many people have y'all seen? Like they've been with baddies, but they marry someone who's kind of just like
Regular.
like average.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they don't really look that crazy.
Something was missing. Some other preference.
Personality.
But I get what you're saying. To your point is, it doesn't have to be the baddest person when you're
Right.
looking long term.
Because the baddest ones don't be having the best personality.
at all,
For
or
the
any
most part.
or any personality at all.
Shout out to all y'all baddies that ain't got no.
Not all of y'all.
Shout out to all you bad hollow shells out there. That's
Yo, they don't have to do anything. Like they just sit there and look pretty, and guys want them just because they
But
pretty.
that's whack,
They don't.
though.
But imagine growing
trash.
up your whole life, and you just been beautiful, and every niggas just make ways for you. Not saying every pretty girl has a easy life, but like a lot of guys do shit for pretty women.
Yeah.
true.
So imagine living your whole life, and because you're pretty, everybody's just kind of.
You don't have to work for it.
Exactly.
You don't have to work for it. So it's like
But
you don't know what
Rihanna-
it's like to be ugly and trying to get a man.
Exactly.
But Rihanna looks like she has a great personality.
Yeah, but she's from the Caribbean. It's a little bit
Oh
different.
yeah, it's a little bit different.
it's a
She
little-
got flavor.
The
little
islands is
She
a
got
little-
flavor.
Yeah.
seasoning.
Island women are
A little jerk on her
yeah,
chicken.
Yeah.
I'm an island boy. But my thing is like we were saying, the women that are like, they could be gorgeous and, you know what I'm saying, beautiful. You go talk to them and then they just lack so much substance. It just like me personally, that'll turn me off if you just have no personality at all. Like you just here, you just existing.
Right.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, I'm really attracted to how someone makes me feel.
Sound like a bitch. No, I'm just playing. I'm joking.
Like if you make me feel good, that shit you could look like you could go from a 6 to a 10.
All you got to do is compliment
See
him.
how he went to 6, right? He can settle for a 6.
Nah,
That's is that a real statement though?
nah. When I'm not talking, I'm talking about in general, like how I feel around you. Like that's important.
Yeah.
And it's not about you compliment me or whatever. It's just like your vibe, your energy.
Yeah, I agree.
everything. Like
Can I have a good time with you? Can I,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Can I talk to you?
like when
Can
we
I-
in silence and we're together. How do I feel?
Yeah, can I be good with you in silence? Like, we just chilling. Like, we
They're
don't
just
have
sitting
to
there.
say nothing.
Just
Listen, chilling,
crickets
arm
chirping.
around shorty,
Hey, that's Kyrie's spot.
chilling, arm around shorty. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's a feeling.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
And
Personality boost.
yeah.
Boost. It's at least a 3-point boost.
Yeah.
No, 2 points. 2 points.
2 points? Nah, 2 points.
If you a 6, you 8. If you a 5, you a 7.
Okay, it makes sense.
If you're a
It
2,
makes
you're a
sense.
4.
We ain't
It
going.
makes
to
sense. It makes
6
sense.
to 8 is a big jump.
That is.
Yeah, personality. That's
Personality.
That
It can
sound-
do it. It can definitely do it.
It could. I think
Especially
so.
a mean bloke.
You know what's crazy
What?
also? You know what's also crazy? You ever seen a bad chick, like a shorty, like, okay, when you look into like the structure of somebody's face, you can say, okay, this person is pretty, right? But they're like, I wouldn't say, maybe skincare or something like that ain't the strongest. Their skin ain't the clearest. So it kind of trims them down a little bit compared to somebody, structure ain't a 10, but because the skin is so clean and, you know what I'm saying, it just boosts them up a couple levels. You ever seen that before? No? Never seen this. You ever seen a shorty that was somewhat attractive, but, she was natural hair, like, smelled good. Or, like, just certain things that kind of just...
What's wrong with women with weaves, Gus?
No, I just know nothing wrong with women with weaves. I'm just saying. No, y'all never seen that? No? Okay.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it's just certain things like that adds to it. Like, okay, she smells good.
Yeah, no, I know.
She's
I
well
feel what you're
kept.
saying.
Certain, just like women who, when they be looking at ugly niggas and shit, they look at that. They be like, oh, I mean, at least he got a shape up.
Yeah.
At least you know how to dress.
You gotta take care of yourself.
Probably put it. Yeah, exactly.
It's a
Yeah,
preference, yeah.
her back shot air don't stink.
Exactly.
Ew.
Exactly.
Wait, so I got a question for you. Since you said that when you start looking for a long-term relationship, the preferences kind of they get watered down a bit, right? If you have a sex preference, I don't know if you do, but is good sex something that you compromise on in long term, or is that something that gets heightened when you're looking for a preference in a partner?
That shit high.
Sex is. I don't compromise on sex like that. I mean, if we having sex, I don't. It's usually has to be good. Like if the sex is kind of whack, I kind of lose attraction.
So when you talking long term person, you have a higher preference for good sex. So it's not one of those things that it's like, you know, she not as pretty, I could deal with it. Right. It's not she not that good in bed, I'll just deal with it.
Yeah, no. And then plus the prettier ones they don't be that great.
Let me ask y'all a question.
No comment.
When we was on Instagram, we was on Instagram Live, and the shorty said, if the dude dick don't work, she out. She's done. You know, it could be someone that's
understandable.
So do y'all feel pressured as we get older as men?
No, nigga, my shit work.
Now, nigga. I mean, now.
It work now. When is it gonna start working? When I'm 70?
Have that conversation now with your partner, and if she says she'll leave you, leave her now.
They gonna lie.
They be like, no, I'm not gonna leave you. Or they be like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. Okay.
Be like, babe, if my dick in a wheelchair, you gonna
because they say
walk out my life?
They say women get more, you know what I'm saying, sexual as they get older, and our drive decreases, our libido and shit. So
not mine. I'm Jamaican.
Peanut punch.
Yep.
Nah. Shit.
Nah, I mean, I'm not worried about that.
I
feel like I got at least a good 40 years.
But really think about it,
y'all better watch your
hold
health.
on.
What I'm saying.
But think about really think about it. Like Caribbean men be fucking well into the 80s.
For sure, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well into the 80s.
They be having babies at 65,
In
70.
America?
Caribbean
period.
Yeah.
Okay.
You ever
Nigga
see these
said in
niggas with their
America.
old ass dads?
In America?
They dads be 90.
Diet is different over here. That's all I'm saying. Diet
as
is
long as you
different.
grew up over there, that's all that matters.
Nigga, I eat what they eat over there.
My great grandmother lived to 100 years old. She was eating everything we was eating over here. She still lived that long. So
it's in the blood.
No, it's whatever she was eating for the first half of her life in Haiti.
That's what did it.
That's what it was. She had the foundation of that healthy shit, and then she came in and ate all the bullshit.
America found burger.
Yeah,
burger.
Yeah, I'm done.
Oh man.
Yeah.
What's another preference that changes?
Another preference that changes.
As you're looking for a long-term relationship?
Think of your preferences and just think: is this something that I care about? If it like, does this matter if I'm looking for someone short-term or if I'm looking for someone long-term?
Nah, I'll go right back to what I said in the beginning. I want to highlight that. Like I like to go back and forth. It's entertaining to me. But as I get older, I'm not gonna want to go back and forth.
Go back and forth with what?
Like
You want to argue?
But you gotta have another preference outside of that.
Gus is toxic.
huh? Nah, I don't like to. It's not arguing. It's just kind of like
Debates.
I understand that we both two different people, and sometimes we're gonna butt heads. I could be stubborn sometimes, and I know I've definitely met a lot of stubborn women, and sometimes I'm young. It's entertaining, like I'm not gonna back down, especially if I feel like I'm justified not to back down.
Right.
Unless, yeah. So in that case, as I get older, I feel like I'm gonna be less patient with that. So I'm not gonna want to be going back and forth. I want to have peace. I think the older I get, the more I'm gonna want peace. I don't know, unless we can actually talk like this and go back and forth, like some people I know.
You just throw a shot at somebody?
Yeah.
Who was it?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
I didn't get the reference.
All right.
You might as well say it now.
You nigga.
What I do?
Yo, what is your arguments like?
We don't argue.
Let me
Exactly.
She get mad and I be like, okay.
Let me read some of these comments. Melody says, I think people think...
She get mad more than I do.
Nah, hold on.
I'm on my kumbaya. You heard AB? kumbaya. You heard?
Nigga, how you describe it? You say y'all be having discussions. Y'all don't ever have arguments. Nigga be like, yo, so how do you feel? What do you think? Huh?
You gotta talk things through. I'm honestly like, if you can't communicate, you gotta know your partner. If y'all gonna be yelling, y'all not communicating. Like you gotta know if y'all communication is getting through. If not,
it's not about yelling. It's about that passion. It's like I don't have to yell to be like, listen, like, you know, the energy.
I didn't sense the energy.
You didn't feel it? Mm-mm. Let me try it again.
Nigga said, listen.
Listen, woman. What?
I'm listening to you, nigga.
See it work.
I gotta see Gus in the argument with a girl.
Nah, it's entertaining.
Nigga just be like, nigga voice get mad deep. You sure you want to?
Hey, what I say? I said we eating tortillas.
You not like that.
You don't think so?
Hell no.
You don't think so?
Nah.
No?
Nah, that ain't you, brother.
So what am I?
Well,
Gus need a bossy woman.
Oh, he's calling you a beta.
Nah.
Beta.
A bossy woman is
Beta.
entertaining like a motherfucker.
I'm sure. Listen, I know him, bro. I know him, bro.
Because I ain't going to listen to this shit.
You need,
That should be entertaining.
you need a girl that's
If
gonna tell
she
you what to
passive,
do.
if she passive,
They ain't going nowhere.
Nah.
What you want to do? I don't know what you want to do. I don't know what you want to do? Oh, what you gonna do? Yo, I could dead see that happening with you. What you want to do? I don't know. What you want to do?
I definitely had that kind of shit going on before.
that nigga Gus I be on the phone with Gus. He be driving somewhere. Nigga he'll straight bust a U-turn and head to somewhere else. and then bust another U-turn and be like, nah, I'm not gonna go. I'm like, yo, what are you doing?
Yo,
Nigga is so indecisive, bro.
Listen, Gus came to my crib, right? So I come downstairs. We edited the video, right? He was like, "Yo, I'm hungry." I said, "Word, me too." He's like, "All right, let's get Wendy's." The man searched Wendy's on the map, on the phone, right? He starts driving to Wendy's. He's like, but do I want to spend the money? He's like, let's go to Maddie's. Bust a U-turn. Turns around, starts going to Maddie's.
Wait, no, you missing something.
Well,
I called.
He calls Maddie's, right? He was like, we going to Wendy's. I'm like, why?
Nah. So, this is what happened. So, first thing, me and Shake, we chilling. I'm like, yo, you hungry? He's like, yeah, I'm hungry. Then I'm like,
Sound like that.
Niggas just sound like Scooby Doo.
So I'm like, what you want to eat? And he like, yo, what's open like besides the deli? And then I found Wendy's. So I'm like, yo, you want Wendy's or Maddie's? And he just like, it's whatever. And I'm just like, all right, let's go to Wendy's.
Gus in control.
Let's go to Wendy's, right? So on our way to Wendy's,
So
I'm
when
like,
you said Wendy's, I said, cool, Wendy's.
oh, then I was like, you know what? What would you get from Wendy's? I was like, what's the difference? Yeah.
If you give Gus too much control, he argues with himself.
Yes.
Decides things with himself, and he will keep changing his mind.
And won't consider that the fact that you're in the car or in the crib. Nothing.
Ladies out there, do not shoot your shot with Gus unless you are a strong, independent woman who can make decisions for this man.
Make sure you know what you want. Because once you know what you want, he doesn't have a choice.
He needs a leader, okay? He needs a strong woman to lead him in the right direction.
That's not factual.
This nigga
At the end of the day,
he need a Mufasa. This nigga is Simba.
When you with me, you just need patience. That's it. I'm gonna make my decision, but I like to analyze things. So what happened with him was,
I can't
So we
imagine
was
being
going
in
to
a car
hold
with
up.
my girl,
Hold up.
and I bust 2 U-turns trying to decide to get something to eat.
nah.
That's when you get spazzed out on like, yo, just pick a spot.
The nigga busts a U-turn, calls Maddie's. Maddie did not pick up. Maddie's did not pick up. He was like, he gets mad. And turns the car around. He said, we going to Wendy's. We driving to Wendy's, right? Almost near Wendy's. He's like, we should have went to Maddie's. I was like, what the fuck? Like,
Nigga be dissatisfied with his order.
Nah, because to be honest with you, when it comes to making decisions on certain things, it's usually the small ones. Because I have an expectation, maybe an unrealistic expectation, and I like that. I like to weigh the pros and cons to things. Anything. You say, yo, set up a table. I'm like, which table? How many legs you got? I don't know why my mind is like that, but
You're indecisive, bro.
you're annoying. That's
It's
Ladies,
okay.
y'all heard what I said, right?
You're indecisive. It's all right. Because it's the same thing. It's the same thing when we going out.
What do you mean?
Like if we
Yeah,
leave
you
it up to
can't
Gus,
leave it
where
up
we
to
going?
Gus.
We ain't gonna go nowhere.
What you talking about? We leave it up to your ass. We ain't gonna
Nigga,
go.
the last 2 places we went, I said let's go here.
When?
The last 2 times we went out.
When?
When was the last time we went out?
Nigga,
You
he
leave it up to
lying.
Drew.
He
Y'all gonna be
lying.
late.
Every place we went to,
You might be late.
every place we went to, I decided.
That's not true.
yes.
That's not true. That game spot,
What game? Spot?
Slate.
that was my decision.
No, it wasn't. It was mine.
No, it wasn't.
It was mine.
No,
I
it
said let's
wasn't.
go to Taj. Taj wasn't available. Yo, nigga, you
No,
shut up.
Slate
He the
was
main-
first.
He the main
Slate
one
was
that never
first.
know where to go.
That's not
you
true.
never know.
The last
you
2
just want to get
times-
invited.
The
That's
last
it.
2 times. Wait, actually, the last time we went out was where? That wasn't Slate. We had went somewhere.
I don't remember.
It was me.
It wasn't. You.
It was definitely me.
But shit. Hey man, listen, I've been like this all my life, and it got me thus far.
Kyrie said no, it was mine.
Yo, shut up, Kyrie. But yeah,
Nigga, Gus really need a strong woman.
I like strong women.
By
Strong women.
his side.
Strong women are good. No, I want a weak woman. You want a weak woman? You want a weak woman? Huh?
I make the decisions in my relationship.
You think?
You tell him, Drew.
Wait. So you saying if I have a strong woman, she'll be making my decisions?
No,
That's a
she
fact.
will help lead you,
She
bro.
gonna take
She'll
over. bro.
direct
She
you.
gonna help.
Ain't
yeah,
no girl
exactly.
gonna
She
sit.
gonna
Ain't no
direct
girl
you.
gonna sit down and make U-turns with you. If she's really strong, she not gonna let that happen.
Yeah,
She'll
she
get
will.
out
She gonna
walk.
be like, nigga, let's just go here.
Yeah.
And this is why.
She's not gonna sit for
And
that.
this is why I'm not in a relationship.
There you go.
You're fine with. But remember what we did say: people who have those preferences end up being single longer. So maybe you gotta,
What you talking
go back
about?
to
No,
the drawing board.
What do you mean? I don't understand what you're saying.
What?
No, I want to be single.
Oh, you do.
Yeah.
See, he indecisive because tomorrow he be like, I want a girl.
I ain't never said that.
You never say I want a girl.
Maybe when I was singing the song.
Melodies. That's where we went. We went to Melodies. That was my idea.
Nigga, that was way back.
That's the last time we all went out.
No.
No, it wasn't.
Y'all went. I think y'all.
And then
out
we
after.
went back to Steinway after that.
No,
Yes, nigga, that was me. When it was me and you at the bar, we went to the spot. We couldn't get into Melody, so we had to go to the other spot.
Nigga,
And we was at the bar by ourselves.
You're fusing two different.
No, I'm
what you
not.
call it?
Melodies didn't let y'all in.
Nah, we couldn't get into Melodies. Remember, and we went to that other spot, and the bouncer was talking to us outside.
That was before we.
That
all
was
went as a
after-
group.
that was
it
after
wasn't.
us.
No, it wasn't. That was before we. Yeah. No, it wasn't. Yeah, your memory ain't that good.
They both need a
You
strong
didn't remember
woman.
it at all, nigga.
Ladies, they both need a strong woman to help
Anyway,
lead them.
we had a great show today.
Definitely.
It's good. It feels
It's a
good to
fact.
be back.
2020, here we come. Well, I mean, we here.
Oh God, 2020.
It's 2022.
We're working on a better experience.
Shouts out to all the strong women out there.
Yo, Melody, hook him up, man. He needs somebody.
I need somebody to
It's dry out here in these streets for Gus, man.
No, it's not. It's wet.
Come on, man.
She said, Drew, read the comments.
This man ain't doing his job.
Personality is 80%. Melody said personality is 80%. Melody, who you got for Gus? Send a DM. Hook it up. And we gonna do a little blind date shit.
Somebody about to be alone.
What?
He talk about the date.
So you're not gonna show up.
Oh, damn, Gus.
Nigga, I'm gonna be like, you ever did a blind date? Yeah, anybody ever did a blind date before?
No.
I did
That's
once.
Stupid.
I did once,
Why?
and I would never do it again.
Why?
Well, one, I don't need to do it again.
Yeah, I was about to say. Austin, you got a little situation at home.
Yo, we definitely had a great show tonight.
Definitely,
Thank everybody for coming. Shouts outs to everybody that's here. Drew, Bello. I'm gonna start calling you Bello 2022. I got you. Shaky.
If you ever fucking call me shaky again in your life, we gonna fight.
Yo,
We
what?
are going to fight, bro.
Austin.
No,
Aussie.
chill.
Aussie the Australian.
Kai.
Kai. Leg. No.
Who?
I don't know. Gus.
Nigga, end the show.
You just finished watching Your Mans in them live. I'm your man's Gus the third.
I'm your man's Bello.
And I'm your man's Austin Felix.
I'm your man's Kyrie.
And I'm your man Shakespeare in a random house. For how long I don't know. In Southside Jamaica, Queens, this is Your Mans and Them Live.
Enjoy this intro, y'all.
You are now watching Your Mans in them live.